Please tell me your name, your age, and your civil status.
My name is Syrs Ane Marie Sy. I'm single. That's all.
Do you have children?
Honestly, ma'am, no. I don't have. I'm a bachelorette.
Okay. What's your age?
I'm 29 years old.
39?
29.
29.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me please about your working experience.
I worked before in the office in Department of Foreign Affairs as technical support staff. And then, as a technical support staff, I do clerical works and also checking emails, talking to my boss, and it's the second work that I had as a marketing assistant in information professional. As a marketing assistant,
How
my
many years you
years,
work?
ma'am,
How many years you work in the office?
pardon me, ma'am.
How many years you work in the office?
Actually, ma'am, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
Then, the recent one, I work as an English teacher here in the Philippines. I used to teach Korean nationals.
Okay. What was the age of the children that you work for?
Pardon me, ma'am.
You work as a teacher, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And the children, how many years had?
Actually, ma'am, it's 3 months.
3 months?
Yes, ma'am. Because it's a seasonal work, ma'am. Because my students, when they go back in Korea, so I don't have work.
And how many years you work as a teacher?
Actually, ma'am, 3 months only.
3 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the children that you work for has also 3 months?
Yes, ma'am, because they go back in Korea. They are Korean nationals.
Okay. And another experience you have?
That's all, ma'am.
You don't have experience as a nanny, as a housekeeper?
Actually, ma'am, since I used to teach Korean national, so it's also my responsibility to take care of them if ever they need help, to ensure that they are safe. Since since when they were in Philippines,
Tell me about your responsibility as a teacher, all your responsibilities.
okay, ma'am, my responsibility as a teacher to ensure the safety of the child and also to give them knowledge, especially when it comes to the English grammar, since they are Koreans. I used to teach in writing, reading, comprehension, and then speech, vocabulary, and also to teach them good manners and right conduct, since it's really important, and also to give your best as a teacher for your students to be able to be productive and also to be a good citizen.
You give them also food?
Yes, ma'am, if it's really necessary. But most of the time they eat Korean food, so
Okay. And have you ever worked abroad?
actually, no, I don't have experience working in abroad. If ever that you would hire me,
Okay.
I would be glad.
What but what do you want to do? What do you want to work here in Romania? What job do you prefer?
Ma'am, I want to work as a nanny tutor since I have experiences in teaching and in caring and to take care of the child.
So you want to be a nanny? A teacher nanny?
Ma'am,
You
pardon
want to
me.
be a teacher nanny?
Yes, ma'am.
But you know also to do household chores? Do you know how to use vacuum cleaner, washing machine? Do you know how to iron?
Yes, ma'am.
Because in Romania you will be a nanny, but also you have to do some household chores. When the children are sleeping or are in the kindergarten, you have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
clean the house. I want to know
Yes, ma'am.
if is it okay for you.
Yes, ma'am. It's okay with me since I do also household chores.
Okay. What about your day off? Is it okay for you to work in your day off and you will get extra money for this?
Ma'am, to be honest with you, if you really need me, just to tell me, and if it's okay with me. If ever that you not give me a day off, and if you need me to clean the house or to teach the children, it's okay with me.
Yes, it's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And if your day off will be in the middle of the week, is it also okay for you?
Yes, ma'am. It's okay with me. It's no problem.
Tell me please what kind of games you play with a 4 years old child, educational games.
Educational games, ma'am. Actually, since it's 4 years old child, I think you must give a children a logical one. For example, Lego. Then for productive play, I think playing badminton or playing just a light one. I think playing ball or just running outside in the garden.
And if the child refuses to eat, what will you do?
I think, ma'am, if the child doesn't want to eat and refuse to eat, I think since it's my duty and responsibility, I will convince the child to eat. To give, for example, you have to tell some stories so it will boost his or her interest that will be that he or she will eat, or to give some funny stories or jokes. So that's the I think that's one of the child's behavior as I have experiences.
If the child is starting to paint the wall, how do you stop him?
Pardon me, ma'am, please.
If the child is starting to paint the walls, how do you stop him?
Uh, oh, if the child would bang on the wall, I think I will, of course, I will tell him or her that it's not a good behavior since it's really inappropriate and it would cause accident to him or her. So I will just play with him so I will get his or her attention, not just to bang his head or his body in the wall.
The child has high fever, vomit, and bad physical condition. How do you handle in this situation? How do you proceed? And you are in Romania.
Okay, ma'am. Since here in Philippines, child is sick or has a fever or flu, I will give first the first aid. I will give, for example, has a child fever and flu.
I
I
want
will.
I want to know if you are here in Romania, if the child gets sick, vomits, and have a bad physical condition. I want to know what's the first thing that you have to do if you are here in Romania.
Okay, ma'am. I will give medication for a child,
What medication?
and also, since here in Philippines we give, for example, aspirin. It
But
depends
you are in
upon the age of
Romania.
this.
You are in Romania, not in Philippines. You will take your
Uh,
medicine from Philippines to Romania.
No, ma'am. I will just get a medicine there, and then I will give it to the child to take.
How do you know what medicine? How do you find out?
Actually, ma'am, if ever, I will search in the internet if you're not around, or I will just call you if ever you're out if ever you're in the office, so I will call you and just to ask for it if ever.
I'm not the employer. I am from the agency.
Okay, ma'am.
So, what's the first thing that you have to do if you are in Romania and the baby gets sick? You will tell the employers? You will
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
to the parents? You will tell?
Yes, ma'am, because it's necessary, because it's also, I need to tell it to them, to inform them. But it's also my responsibility to give a medication to a child and to take care of the child.
How do you want to spend your day off in Romania?
Actually, ma'am, I'm not thinking about my day off. If the employer would give me a day off, it's okay. But then, if ever that the employer would tell me, could you please, if ever that the employer said to me, could you please clean the house? It's okay with me, as long as I can do all.
Do you smoke?
Actually, ma'am, I don't have I don't smoke, I don't drink. I don't drink alcoholic beverages.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.